Bowling. Strike. Yeehaw. We're empty. Peacock 45 here with a chapter 2 with this fine semi-automatic 22 long rifle. The Marlin Model 60. You've seen it before. If not, check the link and don't be watching me right now, okay? You should not be watching me right now. You should be watching the first video on this firearm. This is a chapter 2 where we're going to take it apart. Well, we're not going to take it apart in this one, and we're going to have some fun with it, okay? And don't have a lot on the table because we're just going to shoot a few rounds. Enjoy this old kind of a classic Model 60. This one, as I mentioned in the first video, was made in, I think 84. I looked it up. It's an older one, 22-inch barrel, holds a few more rounds, and it's a nice one. It's pretty sweet. It is a semi-automatic 22, and they can be finicky sometimes, depending on the ammo and how dirty they are. You know, you do get that. So pretty cool rifle though. I growed up shooting one of these, and I've told you about that, the Revelation version of it from Western Auto. Oh man, I must have shot, I guess before I was 15, I probably put more rounds, well, no doubt about it. I put more rounds through one of these than anything from age, whatever, 10, 12 to 15 or 16 than any other firearm, because it was the only semi-automatic I had. And I shot it a lot. I remember going down the creek. We just did a lot of shooting with them. They're really pretty neat guns. Okay, so let's take a couple more shots with it. Let's put a couple on that paper for you, whoever wants it. And, oh, a tin can. What could be more appropriate? I should have set up more tin cans, but at least we got a tin can. There's some tin cans with soda in them. Well, oh, that must have been empty. They don't explode if they're empty. Where's those paint? Oh yeah, empty paint cans. Those are tin cans. Yeah, I like to see what they do. Let's go over there and hit the gong. Music makes music, doesn't it? Pretty cool. One of the disadvantages, as with the 10-22 Ruger, you can just pop in another magazine, keep shooting, right? But that's okay. I typically don't shoot to see how many rounds I can put down range. You have to make sure you're empty, of course. You want to double check when you start messing around out here around the muzzle, which you have to do in order to reload one of these babies. Pretty neat though. Classic design. Good old Marlin. This is in the days before Freedom Group bought Marlin, of course. And so hopefully it's made well. Seems to be. And it's kind of neat to get one of these again. How long have I had this? I think the first video is a couple of years old already. Time flies when you're having fun and you're doing a lot of shooting. There's no doubt about it. So, man, again, check the first video. That's where I did all the yakking. I took it apart and I noticed the mainspring. It was kind of bent. It worked fine, but I remember telling you in that video that I would probably get a hold of one of those and change it out, which I did. So I just wanted to show you I did change out the spring. Well, there it is. I was telling you it was a little bit bent. And I ordered a couple of those and replaced it. So, good old 22. The stock is okay, but it's nothing exceedingly attractive, is it? This would be a good stock. It's not a vintage World War II rifle or anything to maybe refinish. I ought to do that sometime. You know, all my spare time. Take that finish down and, I don't know, just take it down to an oil finish or something. Or paint it green. I don't know. Camo. How's that? All right. Let's do, oh look, there's a Kentucky fan hiding behind the filing cabinet. Wow. Interesting what a 22 does. Okay, now this 12 ouncer's hiding. Yeah, shot right through him. Let's go bowling. Cool. Another bowling pin. I used to shoot bowling pins more often. I need to do that more often. A fellow I know works at Guns and Leather called me, said he had some extras, and so I'm glad to get those. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this guy right here. I'm gonna shoot him on the bottom. Whoa, whoa. Thank you, thank you. Try the red plate. Try that other red plate. Boy, I can't see those sights very well. All right, well enough, but we'll load him one more time. Yeah, these are fun. I think I told you in the first video. I remember I have fond memories walking around the farm where well, part of my childhood was spent. We had 50 acres, and I would just be walking cold, have a pocket ammo in my pocket, and I would just, you know, didn't have a shooting table out in the woods, and I would just be loaded. I remember doing that and enjoying firing one of these. And a lot of you, I noticed in the comments on the first video, have memories of shooting one of these, and it's a favorite rifle. Double check there. Well, I checked it already. I want to double check. It's a favorite rifle of a lot of yours, as I gathered from comments. Just a lot of people have grown up with one of these. Pretty nice. While I'm putting rounds, let me remind you all that to double check all the sites now. We're in Full 30 and Facebook and our YouTube channel. If you've never been to our YouTube channel, check it out. Check out Hickok 45, John's channel, John Hickok, and Hickok 45 and Son. Also, for those of you on Facebook, we are doing our Hickok 45 live occasionally, and you can watch for that. There's one posted over on Full 30, and we're not going to put it on YouTube, and just for a little more, you know, freedom. Just a 15-minute thing we're going to do occasionally, and we'll do them live on Facebook like we did the first one. Some of you were there, right? So check in on that. We'll do another one here next week. Of course, who knows what next week means, right? Because you don't know, I don't know when you're seeing this. I don't even know when we'll post it right now. So I just want to remind you of that. All right, just something a little different, a little fun to play with. All right. Let's see if it's really semi-automatic. Let's try it on the Cowboy. I believe it is. I believe it. Oh, I remember the old days when 22 long rifle was so cheap that you could just go out and burn bricks of it and have a lot of fun. And now a brick of 22 is pretty expensive. I remember when a brick of high quality 22, the best stuff, was about 10 bucks. Now I say that because I was more of a semi-adult, maybe, I don't know, 18, 19, 20 or something. Now when I was 10 or 11 or 12, I don't know what a brick of that would cost. I don't remember. We would buy them by the box of 50, and at the corner market down in the country where I lived, we'd ride down on the tractor. I think I told that story, and just buy a box of it, you know, that have shorts, longs, and long rifle there. And it was, I think a box of shorts were for 50 were a nickel, and then maybe like 7 cents for the longs, or 10 cents for long rifle, that kind of price back then. And that would have been around 1960, about the time this gun was coming about. I'll bet that's why they call it the Model 60. So pretty cool. As I said in the first video, this thing is nice because it feels like a real rifle, especially this version. I think it has a 22-inch barrel, and the stock is pretty nice. It has a high comb. I don't like that. Need to get a rasp on that and take it down. I could have a hard time getting down on the sight, but it just feels, it's kind of like John's, what was that, a 572, that Remington pump that I got him on his birthday. You've seen those videos, I hope. It is, you just feel like you've got a real rifle instead of a little, you know, 25-inch carbine or something, toy gun. It just has a good feel to it, a little bit of weight and enough length that it feels like a real rifle. So pretty cool. I ought to get a sling for it, I guess. I'd probably prowl around the compound with it more often. So 22 long rifle is still available. It's out there. It hasn't all been gobbled up. The manufacturers are making it as fast as they can. I guess still some people are hoarding it as fast as they can. But it's out there. It just costs more. And I look at it a little bit differently, I guess. I never did, other than when I was a kid, go out and just try to burn up as much as I could maybe on a Saturday. If you just go out and shoot a box or two of it, then yeah, it's more expensive, but it's not all that outrageous. You know, a lot of people will go buy 9mm or 44 Magnum and shoot a box of it. Well, it's cheaper than that still, you know. So a lot of people have kind of the mindset, since it is such a small bullet, it is a 22, that when you shoot it, you've got to go shoot hundreds and hundreds of rounds, I think, and yeah, then it does get expensive. So my little 2 cents worth. Pretty cool. Model 60 by Marlin. It's a keeper. There's no doubt about it. And I guess I shot everything that needs killing. Life is good. Oh, well, since I'm still here, let me take this moment to thank SDI, the Sonoran Desert Institute, for their support of the channel. We appreciate, you know, their help. SDI is a place where you can get certified in gunsmithing. You can even get an associate's degree in firearms technology and work in various areas of the firearms field. Might be appealing to you. They work a lot with veterans, and just a pretty cool place. So check out the link, sdi.edu. The link is in the description of most videos, almost all videos for the last 6 months or more. So check that out. Also, while I have you, since I'm still here, be sure to check the links in all the descriptions, because, you know, we're on Full 30 now also with all the videos. So there's a link in the descriptions to Full 30, as well as, of course, our sponsors, SDI, ButtsGunShop.com, Federal Premium. So all the good information is there, as well as keep in mind that on Hickok 45 and Son, we have quite a few videos over there. John's doing the Gun Culture radio show over there. Check it out if you haven't done that yet. Our Facebook page, the Hickok 45 Facebook, the Hickok 45 and Son Facebook page. That's where we try to stay in touch with you and give you a little extra information. Even post pictures and a little video occasionally, just whatever. Mainly just a way to keep up with you all and provide some more information. You know, we're not really Facebookers, but it's a pretty good system for that, even though most of us are not in love with Facebook, right? So check all that out, and you really had better check it out, because I might just have to come to your house and have a chat with you if you don't. And I expect to have coffee and donuts ready when I get there. All right.